Hi guys, it's Miss Ellen from Hopes, and I'm here with
Jaden.
And hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to do another feelings check-in. So how are you guys feeling? How about you, kiddo?
I am feeling excited.
Oh, do tell. So excited is like, oh, I can't wait for something.
What are you going to the beach?
So you're looking forward to a trip to the beach, and who wouldn't, quite frankly?
Friday.
So, so who wouldn't, quite frankly? So we're going to do day 2 of rethinking things, how we connect with one another, feel better about ourselves, about each other, and really helping one another and thinking about things. Again, that whole mind, body, soul connection, if you will. So we're going to start with a connection. If you could be any animal right now, which animal would you choose and why? So we want you guys to think about these as well. And better yet, if you've got somebody you can do these with, super cool. So what animal would you choose to be and why?
Right now, I'd probably want to be a dog, like that belongs to someone, because like I could get lots of cuddles and like I could like play around and be in a house and feel safe.
So you want to feel safe and loved is what I'm hearing. Okay, and be pet, right? So I comforted you. So it's almost like you would comfort others and you would be comforted.
Exactly.
Wow. Deep, right? As you would say, deep. What brings you the greatest happiness? So it's really a fancy way of saying, what makes you super happy?
Seeing my friends and hanging out with my friends.
So I know that's something that you miss. That's probably something that you guys miss. I know it's something I miss, right? And that does bring me a lot of happiness, seeing smiles, connecting with others, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully we're doing that virtually, you guys in Zoom. I know you've been doing some of that, but I know you prefer the face-to-face stuff as well. I know, I think we all would. Gratitude, another one that's, again, back to that thankfulness stuff. How do you feel when you receive a compliment? That's when somebody says something nice to you, about you. How do you feel when somebody does that?
I feel good about myself. I feel happy. And I feel like the world is a better place.
Wow, so that's really uplifting for you. It really changes, sounds like it changes your whole outlook, right? So I know some people feel a little bit uncomfortable when they get compliments, but deep down, like you said, it makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe you're acting a little bit differently when that happens too, like in a better way. How do you show appreciation, right? So that's like a great, thankful, somebody does something nice. How do you show you appreciate them, right? So we had teacher appreciation the other week, right? So I know there were a lot of notes going back and forth, cards, things like that. How do you show appreciation?
I can show appreciation by using manners, using thank you, telling them that I appreciate them, asking them if they need anything, and just helping out.
So it seems, wow, that's a lot to unpack there. So use it. I know the allergies. It's been pretty rough. Showing appreciation, please and thank you go a long way. So saying thank you shows somebody that you care, that it meant something, and they're more likely to do it again when you show you appreciate them, right? So just saying it, I appreciate you, right, goes a long way, because I think sometimes we forget to tell people we appreciate them, so they don't always feel it, and that's important for them to know as well. Because I know a lot of people work hard to, just in general, work hard, and it's good to be appreciated. Where can you help people more, right? So really, how can you help others?
Okay. Well, at home, I can help my family by doing chores, helping them out with like any work things, like making them food, like doing that.
You've been baking a lot, and that, well, that's helpful and not helpful, if you know what I mean, because we're all gaining some weight here. But yeah, chores, that's huge. And you guys can do chores as well and help out at home. And it doesn't have to be anything big and crazy, but even like little teeny weeny kids can do that. Even a 1-year-old, can learn to pick something up, right? Hand that to me. That's helpful as well, right? Instead of throwing your dirty clothes on the floor, put them in the laundry, right? That's, but seriously, that would be really, really helpful, I'm sure. So I'm sure you guys can think of a million things that you could do to be more helpful. Just picking up your toys, putting your school stuff away, things like that. So those are good. Thank you, baby. What situations make you feel thankful? So what happens, that situations is like what happened. So what happened that you might say thank you to? I don't know why I made that gesture. But what make you say thank you and be grateful and feel thankful?
A lot of things. Maybe if the truth that makes me feel grateful. If
Thankful, yeah.
Thankful.
Same.
If someone
Same.
gives me something when I'm not feeling well, or like if I'm just like, super sad, they like approach me and try to be like, hey, like, and it's just nice.
So it sounds like you're really thankful when people
For,
try and help
like,
you make you
yeah.
feel better?
Yeah.
If you're like
Like
not
good
feeling so
friends.
great?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe family too?
Oh,
I'm super thankful when people help out, like you were saying, like, right? So chores, that's huge, right? Because we're all living at home right now. We're making a bigger mess. We're eating more. There's not more laundry. So just being like, I'm really thankful when anybody helps in that way, because it really does go a long way, because there's a lot. Compassion, how do you show other people you care about them?
I can show other people that I care about them by helping them. This kind of goes along with the other question that we had.
I think so too.
So like, again, using manners, small acts of kindness.
Small acts
Like we
of
said the
kindness.
other day.
Yeah, I think showing people, and then you guys, I'm sure, can think of a million different ways. And just like we're all different types of learners, we show that we care about people in a lot of different ways. So some people say it, I really care, I love you, you're such a good friend. Some people don't feel comfortable saying those things. Some people give hugs, high fives, winks, things like that. That's how some people show that they care. They like that physical contact. And other people just kind of do things like help out or cook. I know Miss Diana's always baking for people in the office and stuff like that. And that's how we care in a lot of different ways. Some people make things like art stuff, I can't think of the word, like pictures, or put together puzzles or things like that. So we show we care in a lot of different ways. There's no one right way. Blah, blah, blah. There's no one right way to do it. There are lots of different ways to show someone you care. Tell a story of a time you helped a friend who was in need of support. So really, that's a long way of saying, show what time, when did you help a friend who needed something, needed a little help?
Okay. When I think it was in 3rd or 4th grade, one of my friends was throwing up in the bathroom and no one knew about it, and she couldn't stop to ask for help. And I was like, she'd been gone for a really long time, so I went to go check on her. And I found that she was throwing up, and I helped her, and then I called the nurse. Wow,
I'm so glad that your friend had you there, and that you thought of that. That goes back to you saying the other day that you're caring and loyal. I would think I'm being serious. I think that's an example of that. That you helped somebody who, at that time, really couldn't even help herself, and that you helped her. So I think that is super awesome. Right? So, I mean, it might even be helping somebody like pick up the books when they fell, or, the crayons spill. Like, it doesn't have to be, sounds like that was a lot of effort, and I'm sure she appreciated that. But it doesn't even have to be, like, somebody who's just challenged and just kind of helping them along the way. Somebody fell down, give them a hand and help them up. Something like that. Yeah. Anything. Yeah. What challenged you today? So that's something that was hard that you had to kind of overcome. So something that was tough to do.
Today at school, I had this project, and it was really hard to put together, and that was a challenge.
So, and I know what you're talking about. So you've got a lot of big projects coming up for end of the school year, and it was challenging. But what you did was you broke it down into small pieces, so it wasn't as challenging. So you could do baby steps, and then, right? Because even when we take baby steps, it's still a step forward, right? So we should celebrate that, and that's progress. And I'm really proud of you, because it seemed like that did take some weight off your shoulders, so to speak. And then our last one for today, what constitutes a perfect day for you? Again, there's some big words in here, but that's just saying, what would be a perfect day for you? So think about that.
A day with my friends, like a Dick Girls Day, where we like get our nails done, go get frozen yogurt, so good. And like go to the park and the movies and like everywhere.
So you're being super hopeful, and you're looking forward. No, I mean, that's a good thing. And looking forward. And so I know you really miss your friends. That seems to be a theme that's coming up again and again. Same. I think we all agree, right? So different things you'd like to hang out, run around in the park. Again, back with Jaden with the snacks and the treats, getting some frozen yogurt, doing nails. I know, well, we haven't, but we do our little girl stuff here, but you'd like to do that with your friends, it sounds like. So think about what would be your perfect day and try to take like little things to make that happen, right? So even if, like, again, with the baby steps, even if you can do your, like, you know, your little meals at home or make some frozen treats at home, whatever it is that you think, try to make that happen in some little way to make yourself feel better, right? And that'll be one step towards getting that real thing once we get out of this. So be hopeful. We're in this together, even while we're apart, right? So thanks, guys. Be well, and hopefully we will see you soon.